Today I'm going to be breaking down Timing by Juls, Black Sherif and Projexx, where as usual I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. Alright, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some music. Those keys bang, mate.
Voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Juls, baby.
Guitars.
I got me 2 nights and I'm flying back. Give you one chance, I will let you go. A time of your life and I stand on that. No current, I miss your jaw, so.
Okay, right, let's stop it there. Let's talk about the intro. Let's talk about the chorus as well. I know I'm stopping it early, but you know what? Just the structure of the track, the fact we've had the chorus first and then the verse. Let's discuss those two things, then we'll go into the verse. All right, so let's talk about this intro first, because there are a couple of things here that really stand out to me. Firstly, I like the mix of keys that we have in the mix. So first off, we've got this more frequent set of keys playing these chords, this dun, 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 dun. And then we've got this second set of keys that come over the top. They're more like a twinkly set of keys is the best way that I can describe them. But they do a very good job of helping to bring, let's say, ambience to the track. I also like the sound design that we've got in here. So we've got the ringing of the phone. We've got the going through to the voicemail, because what that's actually doing is it's setting you up for the themes of the track. Moving on to the chorus. So this drops at around 20 seconds. And one of the things that I like about the chorus is the fact that we go out of the intro into the chorus. Because what this does is it creates for you as the listener an immediate connection between the mood that I've already spoken about, that was created and set up in the intro, to the message of the song. Now, something that I do want to make clear here is that I'm only saying this because of the way that the intro was set up. So for me, it makes sense that we go straight into a chorus. Now, if the intro was set up differently, I could just as easily be saying something else. For example, actually, I don't think we should have gone into a chorus. It would have been better if we'd gone in for the verse. So it really does all depend on how that intro was set up. For me personally, I can't speak for other people, but for me personally, yeah, it is dependent on that. Now, another thing that I absolutely love here is the introduction of the electric guitars, right? They're panned slightly to the left. And what they do is they give you, the listener, something new to latch onto. But what they also do is they complement that mood of the track, again, what we've already spoken about, rather than disrupting it. And that's a really important thing when you're bringing new elements into the track, depending obviously on what it is that you're going for. All right, let's go back. Let's listen. Right, there's those chords. And then your twinkly keys. And there's the sound design.
At the tone, please record your message.
Juls.
Chorus. Guitars in.
I got me 2 nights and I'm flying.
Verse now.
Give you one chance, I will let you go. A time of your life and I stand on that. No current, I miss your jaw, so just a pretty passing my way. Oh, you know one want to say and way. I cannot be silent. Tell anybody what's in my brain. See me using me. All of the migraine, I'm used to it. Try to cast me for a dirty movie or the scene tonight. I'm moving it. See me using me. All of the migraine, I'm used to it. Try to cast me for a dirty movie or the scene tonight. I'm moving it.
Okay, right, let's stop it there. Let's cover off Black Sherif's verse. So before we get into anything about this verse, let's talk about the vocals first, because anybody who's been watching me for a while, you will know that I'm a big fan of the way that Black Sherif's vocals are executed. And this track is no different in that regard. But what I have noticed, and it's actually the thing that I love most about what they've done with the vocals here, is the fact that they've kept them quite raw. So you'll notice that they're not heavily layered. We haven't got a whole bunch of ad-libs going on in the background, or even harmonies being applied to the vocals. And for me personally, this kind of raw vocal approach works really well with this track. Now, yes, we do get some repeated phrases and we do get some harmonies, but they occur more towards the back end of the verse. But, you know, in terms of the busyness of the vocals, they are nowhere near as busy as what they usually are on a Black Sherif track or a Black Sherif feature. Second standout thing for me is the bass. I like the way that it's only in there every now and again. So it's not consistent all the way throughout, because what this does is it helps to maintain that stripped back feel to the track. And then the third and the final thing is the additional set of keys that they bring in the initial stages of the verse. They come in from the right hand side. They are very subtle, but they are also a nice touch to bring into the track, especially in the absence of those guitars. All right, let's go back. Right, verse coming in. Listen to the vocals. Not heavily layered. No, or hardly any ad-libs or no ad-libs.
I cannot be silent. Tell anybody what's in my brain. See me using me.
Listen to the bass as well. Only in there every now and again.
See me using me. All of the migraine, I'm used to it. Try to cast me for that movie audition tonight. I'm moving it.
Guitars in the chorus, bang. Got some pianos in there as well.
Follow you. Anywhere you walk, you deep in my follow you. Pocket full of green and no color do. Blow up on the floor. Let me love it when you're rude. You do this something like you a swallow food. All when I night you a shine like the moon. Something like a blues when you come in on me room. I'm needing it. She plays me so easy like when my deal with it. You come in and
harmonies bang.
But it goes the feet, not the sky. All those are fly, something I know time. Oh, I miss when you wine. Something I'm mind coming home tonight. Baby, no plans to lay you down.
All right, we're going to stop it there for the last time. Let's cover off the second verse. Then we can go ahead. We can see the rest of the track out. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I absolutely love what they've done with this second verse, because what you'll notice is that they've stripped out those underlying chords that were in the track up to this point. And what this does is it creates an emptiness to the track. But they've complemented that emptiness with the occasional use of the pianos and the occasional use of the guitars. But what this emptiness does is it allows the artist, or gives the artist room, so in this case Projexx, gives him room to play about with the flow. And you can actually hear this in the track, because when you get to 150, those chords, they come back in and you can feel the shift in the track, including in the flow, which is of course when the harmonies come into play. So yeah, absolutely love what they've done here, and you can definitely tell the approach is different in this second verse compared to what it was with the first. And that's it. Let's go back, let's listen, let's see the rest of the track out.
Follow
Second verse. Chords gone. Listen to the room it gives for the flow. Those keys. Everything back in now. Shifting the track. Harmonies. Alright, chorus. Chords also stripped out. Outro now.
Actually link up with me. You always in the studio, you mix song, you talk to artists, you build rhythm, you make number one hit.
Guitars.
Blah, 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 blah. Like I'm your number one hit. You need to know that.
Message deleted.